What I was wondering, you are from Georgia. How do you look back now? How do you look now on the situation over there?
Oh, it's a bit difficult at the moment because last week was very stressful. I go back to Georgia every month. I still have family there. So
Every month?
Oh, sorry, not every month.
Okay,
every
thinking,
year.
every year.
And you know, so it's very much still a second home to me. Well, not a second home. It's my first
Tbilisi
home.
you go to?
Yes, Tbilisi. In the summertime, I usually go to Batumi also if I go there for a month, because that's by the seaside and it's really
And I think
nice.
you moved over there after you lived in Tbilisi, or?
Yeah. Although we kept my grandparents are in Tbilisi, so we kept going back. And yeah, so it is pretty difficult when sort of trouble kind of starts. But at the moment, it's looking okay. So we'll see what happens in January. That's when the elections are.
So what do you think? Do you have any favorites maybe for the election?
To be honest, everyone says that there isn't really any one person in the opposition that stands out. And I think that's the problem. You know, I think the current president has done many good things for the country. You know, but whatever problems the opposition is saying that he has caused, then you know that should be addressed. It's very serious, and the elections are very important. But I just don't know who they have as a leader in the opposition.
Okay, because I think 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, there's a few people, you know, candidates, but you know, it's kind of like, you know, a good one out of a bad lot a little bit. You know, it's politicians, what can I say? That's why I never went into politics.
No, because what I heard that you were maybe if you would do a studies, then maybe you would do history or politics.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I think when you grow up, you kind of realize how difficult politics must be. I mean, I can't imagine a harder job, you know, because there's a whole country relying on you.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, it's just too hard to comprehend what that would be like.
Okay, because I was thinking maybe you still have that desire maybe when you're changes further down the road.
I'm very involved in kind of knowing about what's going on in the world, and you know, I'm very involved with a lot of charities and those kind of organisations. But politics itself is, you know, the thing is when you want to kind of do a lot of good in the world of sort of charities, aligning yourself with certain politicians, there's not much good that will do. You know, there's not much point to that. I think ultimately, you know, hopefully it'll be a democratic vote, and you know, ultimately whoever will be president will be president.
Can you imagine ever living in Georgia again? Yeah, maybe?
I can see myself going there even more often.
Okay.
Because I think my parents might be moving back there.
Okay. 2 questions I still have about your background. Why did you live with your grandparents the first years of your life? How come?
Oh, because that's what every family in Georgia does.
Yeah?
Yeah, in Georgia it's, you know, family unit is very close. So, I mean, people don't move out of their parents' places, you know. So actually what happens is...
So you live with your parents and your grandma? Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking maybe your parents lived somewhere else. Okay, no.
No, it's everyone lives together.
Okay, oh, that's
so
fine.
usually what happens is the female, the wife moves out of her house and moves in with her parents, with her husband's parents' house. And so everyone lives together. So I lived, not just my grandparents, my mum, my dad, and my uncles.
Okay, so there was one big happy family.
Yeah.